Hi, this is Dr. Lassane. Welcome back for another screencast for LSSL 5360 Children's Literature for the summer of 2016 semester. In this screencast, am going to go over the second assignment for the course, and so we're going to come up here to assignments, click on the link. The assignment that we're going to be talking about this time is the blog. And it's going to talk about what you need to do for blogging required books. So I'm going to ask the file to open, and it will eventually on this very slow computer on a rainy day. And here's the assignment. For each of the books that are required for the course, you're going to create a blog entry. Those are the books on the very front page of your syllabus, and we can take a look at those in just a moment. But here are just some generic directions here. The first direction is to watch this entire screencast. Take notes as you need it. Everything you need to know will be in this screencast. I absolutely promise you that is true. For the blog entries, they have three parts. One is a bibliographic citation using APA format. The second is a brief summary of the book, and if it's fiction, it should answer the questions: who's the main character? What's the conflict or problem? How do the characters go about solving the problem? And how does the story end? Remember, this is for an assignment. You might not normally include in your annotation how the story ends because you want kids to read the book. But in this case, you're proving to me you did read the book. So that's why that final piece is there. Then the third part of an annotated bibliography is some critical commentary on the book. What are the particular strengths of the book? You might include intended audience, but please don't tell me this is a good fourth grade book, because there is no such thing as a fourth grade book. You might tell me that this is a great middle grade book. This is a great book for kids in early elementary school. This is a good book for kids who are interested in this topic, but don't narrow that down to just grade level in this case. You could talk about the illustrations if they're picture books, note the color, the intensity, the media, the technique, those kinds of things. You can also talk about those literary elements: voice, style, theme, and anything else that's included, and comment on the genre, form, or format. A couple of recommendations. Please write your blog entry as soon as you've finished reading the book. Number one, that means you don't forget anything. And number two, it means you're keeping up with the work as you go along. The summer semester is a fast one. It is not quite 10 weeks, and it still has all of the assignments that would be due in a 15-week semester. So you've got to work very quickly, very efficiently. Also remember that for each of the blog post entries, you need to have a JPEG of the cover of the book. If you use something like Google Images, which is where I tend to get my cover images, please be sure to select a file that's greater than 300 by 300. Otherwise, they tend to be kind of fuzzy and in many cases pixelated when they show up in the final blog. So here are the basic directions. The next part of this screencast is going to talk specifically about what one would look like. We're actually going to write a blog post and post it up so that you can see what that will look like. So stay tuned for part 2.